Yes. Praise the sun. We got it. The stream worked, my lads. Let us send out the interwebs. Get on your favorite snuggies. For me, I got my Mountain Dew snuggie. And I got a Mountain Dew right here, too. Got a bag of Doritos and a can of Cherry Coke. I turn on the Xbox and I'm already stoked. Yeah. So right now, what I'm doing is I've been playing Kotor 2, and I haven't been playing any video games this week. I've actually just been writing my book. When it comes to writing, I think the biggest issue that I'm having right now is pacing. So we got chapter 1 all the way down to chapter 6. 36 pages. And just for frame of reference, that's like 14,000 words. It's a lot. But when it comes to the RPG I'm designing for Kingdoms of Oblivion, I already wrote down foods of the province Irelia, and I'm going to probably write more. But you have things like pebbler squash. Tastes like fried eggs. It lasts throughout all of winter. Not likely to see the average citizen eat due to its poverty status. 2 gold pieces to buy it. Well preserved, little prep is needed to eat and fills one's stomach. Then you have reed fins, slippery and sharp spine. These fish are found in just about any creek in the world, often eaten whole as the bones are thin. Yep, take salt or smoke to turn it into an edible piece of fish. Not filling, but it fills all nutritional requirements. So it leaves you kind of wanting. You kind of want to keep eating. But reality is you're fine. If you just eat one fish, you're totally okay. Octkin squash. Like pumpkin, but octin. Yeah. Octin squash, 8-sided squash, known for its blue-green patches. Fill one with a buttery cream. Yeah, that's better. Tastes like a buttery cream, often uses a garnish to many dishes when butter is not available. There we go. Spoils very fast in the cold, can be eaten raw or cooked into a cream. Often needs to be a topping to a dish. So we're kind of we're filling out this world and we're making all these types of foods that these people have. We have effects, we have descriptions, and we have names. Like cut apples, a delicacy among the Fryrens, large, sweet, intoxicating. Harvested as late as possible, for the apple ferments and forms a sweet alcohol. 100 gold pieces, difficult to get Fryren knights to leave some for trade before they consume it all. Often seen in nobility parties. We're going to say in noble parties. Editing, gentlemen, editing. So besides that, we're going to have a lot of that going on. Nosgoth is really fun. So, Kingdoms of Oblivion, we're going to be writing down the base rules, what that includes, stuff like that. I'm also going to include, no, don't create a shared folder. Create a doc. Yes. Traits of KO. And then just like that, we're going to start writing some things. One of them that I wanted was like traits that are unique to undead, traits that are unique to like we'll type it out now. Traits unique to undead. We're going to have fleshless. Fleshless. All bladed weapons deal half damage. Interesting. We're going to have things like, what's the term? I don't want to say ethereal, but I'll say spiritual. Magic damage does +2 to trait holder. All other forms of damage is reduced by 4. So this way, if you have like an army of skeletons, they would have fleshless trait. If you have a lich, the lich would have spiritual trait. So liches are more susceptible to people hitting them with magic, but they take way less damage from all other sources. And then we're going to have other things too, like, what's the one term? Rotting. Deals poison damage. Enemies within 2 tile range. So just like this, we have a unique to undead sort of thing. I don't know why Google Docs does that to me. Traits unique to undead. Beautiful. So we got rotting, spiritual, fleshless, stuff like that. We're going to have a lot more traits as things go on. Like one of them was going to be traits unique to... God, once I get the brain juices flowing, shadow-blooded, dirt-blooded. Was it dirt or earth? I think it was dirt-blooded. We'll focus on this. So when it comes to these things, these are going to have like different stigmas in Dark Elf society. And you may be wondering, what is shadow blood? What is dark blood or dirt blood? Whatever. Into that, I say you should read my codexes, because I have the codexes published of Ichnuwa and Vale Naya. And Ichnuwa is the Dark Elves. And when you read it, you're going to see what these terms mean. And they're very different. Like with the... Okay. OBS is saying that my volume's like fucking crazy high, but it's not. Yeah, like look at that. It's saying like woo, and it's like no, it really isn't. I don't know why it's saying that. I do hear a lot of good things about Crimson Desert Online.
It's time.
But it's one of those big games that I'm just not really interested in playing. All right, let's play up some KOTOR 2. I think designing a system is really not that bad. What I really think is difficult, though, is designing the... I think what's really difficult is designing the cool gameplay mechanics you can do for your game. So, like, doing the traits and traditions and stuff like that, like, that's very interesting. Adding nuance and flavor to your system, that's much harder.
Something up?
Yes. Very well.
Yeah, I want to build a lightsaber.
The knowledge has already...
Cool, I already asked that then. Yeah, I want to know about force
Very
forms.
well. Ask.
Alright, cool, never mind. So right now we have better damage with our fist because of these gloves that we can wear. We're not going... Have I seen the Clone Wars for Arma 3? No, and I don't really care. With this character loadout, because we're going evil, we're probably going to get a lot of strength bonuses and constitution bonuses. But really what we want is wisdom bonuses. That's really what we want. Charisma helps too. It's not bad. It's pretty nice, actually. But right now we're just going to be lightning the fuck out of people.
This is Admiral Carth Onasi of the Republic Cruiser Sojourn.
Admiral Onasi? This is Lieutenant Gren, TSF. We've been expecting you.
Gren, it's nice to know the TSF hasn't gone to shambles in my absence.
And how about you? An Admiral. You might change your tune after you see what the situation is like down here, Carth. I've got some bad news for you.
Well, it can't be that bad, Gren. I think Telos has already been through the worst.
The one you came all the way out here to pick up, well, he managed to escape the station. We're not exactly sure how it happened.
Well, that's unfortunate, but luckily it still fits our plans.
Am I hearing this right?
I'll tell you more when I arrive, but the Republic has decided not to detain the exile and adopt a wait-and-see approach.
The exile? Then...
Like I said, we'll talk more when I arrive.
Looks like we will. I'm uploading the approach vector to you now. See you soon, Admiral.
Here we go. We're going to get shot down again. Yeah, I saw the Arma 3 Warhammer one. It
Everyone
wasn't too
hold on
impressive.
tight. We should be putting down in a few seconds. Grab onto something. This is about to get rough real fast.
All right. So, if I remember correctly, I think I was going to go with Beodor and Atten for this.
Good to have you back, General.
I think that was what I was going to do. Hold on a second. I can't remember how to turn off the shit. Alright, where am I?
Easy now. You survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General.
Who are you?
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Beodor, I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one.
Think I might recall you.
Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
How are the others?
They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place, and this is the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
I was told I might find my ship.
Well, if your ship's in as bad shape as this one, I don't think you're gonna have much luck.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Oh yeah,
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a more reputable pilot.
You're welcome, Craig. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
I'm not sure what I want, Kreia or Aten. On one hand, Kreia is kind of useless because I'm already powerful, like I am the caster and I could just beat people's asses. But on the flip side, Kreia gives me bonus XP. You know, I'll just stick with Aten, because really XP is not that big of a deal. Yeah, we should get out of here before Zerka and Merc show up.
They're probably already on their way.
Alright, we need to find our ship.
But we don't have any idea where to look for the Ebon Hawk.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck. That's the plan.
Yeah, one game I was thinking about playing again was Star Wars Empire at War, and maybe doing a campaign playthrough. But that game is, it's got an issue with its UI. It's really rough. Alright, let's get loaded up.
What's going on?
Yeah, it's better if I just load up Aten before I, like, change my mind again. Yep, reflex. Beodor, my boy, you're gonna be unarmed for most of this because you're fucking amazing. Look at that, 7 to 16 damage. He hasn't even leveled up yet. Alright, so he's got this. Yeah, let's take a point away from that and let's go into stealth. There we go. He's got a boom intelligence. Awareness is whatever, really. It's really not a big deal. Actually. Yeah, let's save that skill point and then let's get the feat that allows me to have stealth. Where is it? What is this? Oh, treat injury. Yeah. See, that's how rare I take treat injury that I don't even recognize what the fuck it looks like. Boom. Stealth is up. Alrighty. Now, the only problem we have is that, Aten has our stealth suit. So, Aten, what is your demolition? 12. Cool. Beodor, 16. Yeah. Aten, you get that fucking belt off. Thank you. Beodor, you are my main squeeze, buddy. And this also gives him dexterity, which is exactly the problem Beodor has. No, it doesn't. Never mind. I'm just talking out of my ass. Whoops. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Kobaz
Hidden
stuff.
caches. We should be on the lookout for more of these. They could come in handy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I kind of miss and reminisce the old Star Wars MMO. Star Wars The Old Republic. It's not the old one. The old one's Star Wars Galaxies. That one I'm hearing a lot about lately. Oh, we leveled up because we're recovering the landmines. Great. Repeating blaster rifle. Beautiful. Alright, let's level up.
Yeah?
I think Aten does the most damage right now out of everybody. because of his dual vibro swords that he just kicks ass with. But we'll see. Boom, 34. 18. As I said, the eviler we get, the cheaper the spell cost gets. It's really, really nice. Alright, so we got the Shicho. Shicho. We're going to take Drain Life, because I really, really like that ability. And I feel like it suits our character really well. 45 damage. Boom.
Let's go.
Alright, so with increased stealth, we should be able to bypass the turrets and bust up those landmines. I'm not sure, though.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go. That sentry droid probably spotted us already.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they saw your shuttle go down.
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know, bargaining chip?
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, we're gonna... Ooh, 41. Wow. Yep, just like that. 30. 48. Oh my god.
General?
Yeah, there's like a droid armor that gives you 50% reduced damage from electricity attacks. Guess what my Force Lightning's considered? Electricity attacks. Yeah. So whenever you fight those droids, you're gonna kind of have to deal with that. Yeah, this is gonna cost me a lot of horsepower, yep. I don't know, Brody, if you've checked out the
General? Need some...
Predator versus Mandalorian.
Sorry. Guess I can't get my head out of the past.
Yeah, what you been doing since the war ended? You gonna stick around here?
As long as you don't mind having me around, it's a nice change from drifting. I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
I'm sure you weren't the only soldier who feel that way.
And I don't think I'll be the last. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean?
We must face our fears to become stronger.
Mostly, I was angry. Angry about what I had done, about why I had done it. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
Yeah, it's good having you around again.
It's good to be working with you. Something.
So when it comes to Ghost Recon, I have not played Ghost Recon since the Xbox original. So it's like Ghost Recon 3 or Ghost Recon 2. And let me tell you, that shit sucked.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us.
The reason why that shit sucked is because
Take them down.
when it comes to the original Ghost Recon games, you had squad members that had specific roles and specific tactics. Yeah, let me move these guys over here. The reason why is because I don't want them to step on the bombs. Because if I remember correctly, these are some strong-ass bombs. Oh, never mind. But yeah, if you play Ghost Recon like 1, 2, and 3 from the original Xbox, you had specific classes for your soldiers, and some missions would only allow you to take a certain amount of squad members. And your guys would die from like 2 bullets. It did not take long. Your guys would die really quickly. And some missions were literally impossible if you did not bring the proper class. Like one of the missions was like, oh, you know, you're on this ridge. So it's literally just one big road on top of a mountain. And there's a fucking tank. It doesn't tell you there's a tank. And guess what? Only one class can deal with tanks. And yeah, that was not fun for me. It was really annoying. Looks like I'll be able to collect that bounty.
Wait, bounty? I don't think so.
Witness true power. No, 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 no. Don't touch it. No. There we go.
What's going on?
I really thought Adam was about to charge right into that mine. I thought he was about to just run right into that fucking thing. Here we go. Bam! Droid oxidizer, great. That's just fabulous. Oh, 28 HP. Oh my god.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos.
That's
The
a lot of
Thorians are
HP.
truly amazing in their work.
Amazing at wasting the Republic's credits, maybe. But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. Like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south.
Yeah, let's just take him out.
Bold. All right.
Did we miss loot? Is that guy lootable? No, he's not. Yeah, there's no way he's lootable. Yeah, he's not. One of the things that KOTOR 2 kind of does is it encourages you to try to avoid fighting. But the more you avoid fighting, the weaker you are. There, we debuffed it. Oh my god, tanky little piggy, aren't you? Why is it so tanky? Wow. Yeah, very tanky little boy. Damn. Accuracy scope, that's not bad. Let him come to us.
Everyone down!
Yeah, we're gonna
Time
need
to
to fight
even the
this thing.
odds.
There we go.
I didn't want to talk about the war, but can I ask you something?
Hey, Forgotten Soldier. Hey, how's it going? Oh, now you want to talk about
Just
it?
drop it then. It's not important.
What is it?
Why did you decide to fight?
I'm eager to join the great battle.
I felt the same way. I remembered when word of the Mandalorian attacks arrived on Iridonia. My people had colonies across the Outer Rim. Many of them were among the first systems to fall.
Yeah, so you want a revenge.
Revenge.
Yeah.
And to crush the Mandalorians. To send them back to wherever it was they came from. I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I hated them. I wanted to destroy them. To give them the mercy they gave the people they conquered. I remember the thrill I felt when we fought them in battle. Victories were rare, but we celebrated every Mandalorian's death. Do you know how it felt?
Oh, yeah. I felt it too, the rush of life as Mandalorians were cut down,
It's
baby.
always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me. Turned me into a weapon. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted?
Wow, I didn't gain any influence with them? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm doing good, Forgotten Soldier. At the beginning of the stream, if you wanted to rewind it back, I was talking about my development that I'm doing for my game. I talked about different traits. And mind you, the codexes are free. Like, you can read them at any time that you want. It's just that I'm having a lot of fun with writing my novel. Yeah, let's just charge in. Fuck it. Let's just do it. Really? Nobody else? There we go, yeah.
This won't take long.
Well, this was easy. Yeah, force builds are very, very easy. If you decide to build this kind of way with 16 or 18 wisdom, it's ridiculous. It's so easy. It gets really trivial later on in the game when you just start blasting people like crazy. Here's the second cash.
Let's go.
Cash money. But yeah, I don't know, Forgotten, if you like RPGs. Not video games, but like actually tabletop RPGs. Because that's what I'm trying to design right now, is a another tabletop RPG. I already designed World of
The
Nosgoth.
mercenaries have... Let's go.
In World of Nosgoth right now, I'm just designing one-shot modules. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. Like, one of the things that I want to do is I want a RPG system that's very brutal, but it captures the flavor of a lot of the lore that I'm writing. Combat Enforcer. We're getting a lot of guns. Shit, this might be a gun playthrough. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, we got the Sith War Sword, which is fucking nice. Where is it? We got this, we got this. Damages Constitution. Woohoo! Damn. Woohoo! That's back in the day, though. Alright, so this is where we're going to need to utilize Beodor's amazing skills at going invisible.
What's going on? We'll be back.
and hopefully
shortly.
not dying.
Looks like a minefield up. We can.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah?
thank you.
We'll be back shortly.
Just to double check, our combat difficulty is on difficult, which is the highest setting you can have. In case anyone wants to badmouth me and say, Freezer, you're not even that good at this game. Bitch, please, I'm a master at this game. Yeah, I love RPG systems that allow me to make or break the game with crazy character builds. Now, since we're a evil sorcerer, Force Lightning does not stun droid like the stun droid spell that light side casters have. And stun droid is pretty powerful because it stun locks them. It makes it where they can't do anything. But unfortunately, as a Sith, all I'm going to have is just to destroy them. I like Star Wars Legends a lot more than Disney Star Wars. Like with the Death Watch, I didn't like the way they handled the Death Watch. I didn't like it that much. And now they're starting to rewind it back a bit. So for those of you who don't know, the original Death Watch in Star Wars The Old Lore was originally just a bunch of, they were kind of like terrorists, in a sense. And they preferred using older methods of fighting. And they were very hostile with the true Mandalorians, which was Jango Fett, who became the Mandalore. And as I said, they were basically terrorists. That was like their whole thing. And the, yeah, it was just really cool shit with the Mandalorians,
Sentry
man.
droid ahead. We've been spotted again.
And that means more mercenaries. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't wait.
We're close to the compound, so they'll be getting ready for us.
I think we're close to the compound, too. That means this entire place is probably on alert. So much for sneaking in.
Like, one of the cool things with the true Mandalorians was that they eventually kind of redeem themselves and become guardians of the Republic, as well as the Jedi. Where now they're, like, kitted out in super high power armor, really high-tech shit. They have, like, miniguns and jetpacks. They're crazy. But they're basically about to die. They are extremely limited in number. And that was kind of their downside. This is why when Kreia in this game talks about the Mandalorians dying,
We'll be
that's what
back
she's referring to.
shortly.
Is,
We'll be back shortly.
oh, crap. Oh my god. Yes, heal. Unfortunately, the dialogue triggered, so kind of destroyed our sneaking around plans. No, that's a very good point, because like the difference between Disney Star Wars and the old Legends Star Wars was old Legends was more grounded. And this is kind of the reason why a lot of people didn't really like old Legends, was old Legends, it didn't really care about the Clone Wars. George Lucas, he didn't care about it. To him, the Clone Wars was literally like the Revolutionary War, where you just had formations of droids and formations of clones just charge at each other and die. And the war was over in like the matter of like 4 years. Like, it was done. Disney expanded it. They were like, no, Star Wars The Clone Wars TV show where the clones are fighting tactically and they're fighting insurmountable odds of droids, stuff like that. And that's what people liked a lot more. People liked the Clone Wars because the Clone Wars was pretty cool. But the issue was that while Legends has a really bad Clone Wars, Legends made up for it with a really cool Empire stuff. Like, there was a lot of Empire things going on. Darth Krayt, he's my favorite Sith Lord, and he's part of Star Wars Legends. He's so fucking cool. I love him. So this part is where the game kind of sucks. We're going to save here, because I already know I'm going to get my ass kicked.
There's the landing pad. There should be a computer terminal I can access from there. Looks like we're going to have to fight our way there, though.
Why do you say that?
What do we have here? The Jedi. Saves us the trouble of looking for you. Corin Fault did say you were dangerous. Maybe he does know what he's talking about.
Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Alright, so we're going to... Horror. They actually resisted.
More where that came from.
Take him down.
There we go.
More where that came from.
Force Scream debuffs them. Always remember that. Nope, 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 nope. What are you guys doing? Ah, shit. Hatton, don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, fuck it. We're gonna go in. Yep, everyone up the ramp, up the ramp, up the ramp. Shit. We are gonna get fucked up. It's because of Atten. There we go. Okay, my guy decided to attack. Yeah, that's right.
I hear you.
Kill it! Kill it! Yeah, I love Empire War. I have it on my PC. It's just every time I try to mod it, the game just doesn't work. Or whenever I do get it to work, it's just really hard. That game is really, really fucking difficult, especially with land battles. Land battles are just fucking awful.
Yeah?
Yeah, Beodor, do your magic.
Hopefully I'll be able to...
There we go.
Good. It's functional.
Like, one of the things that Disney did was they said in the Mandalorian stuff was that the New Republic is weak and a lot of planets are seceding from it because of how weak it is. And there's a lot of Imperial warlords who are still trying to obtain power and rebuild the Empire. That idea is not original. That's the original Legends lore. And the original Legends lore was so much better. Just better. Like, everything Disney does to copy the old Legends lore, they do it worse. And it's like, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck it so bad? Like, dude, how do you do that?
Probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but Telos' atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Land?
I'd say...
So that means there's...
I'm kind of skipping this only because I'm just rambling. There we go. Alright, so now we know our ship is in the polar regions.
What's going on?
We're gonna heal ourselves. Yeah, exactly, and
I hear you.
it's just one of those things where if you don't know it, please go read it, The comics were really cool because there was different Imperial warlords who had different things. Like one of them had Crimson Star Destroyers, and it's because the systems that he owned had a special material that made starships red. So his Star Destroyers are these big red ones. And he was a clever tactician, and he was dominating quite a bit of the area. And there was a lot of other like Imperial armies. Some of them were basically half Imperial, half something else. So you would have like, oh god, what was the name of the one? He was basically like half criminal syndicate and half the Empire. So you would see Imperial Star Destroyers with illegal black market starfighters and stuff like that coming out of his starships. It was really cool stuff. I really liked it. But the issue is that of course Disney decided to they said, you know what, we can do it better. And then they
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Alright, Atten, you just fucking one man hit all that shit. Oh my god. Oh. 42 damage? Oh baby. So, who was it? Despot? Yeah, this part here, I said it a little bit earlier before you came, but this part here usually makes or breaks a lot of players, because this part does get really, really hard. But as you can see, I did like the worst strategy possible, yet I just did it. No issues. And that's pretty much how it always goes down for me. Stealth builds are always like the craziest. There we go, 18 wisdom. Yes. Yes, we have master focus. Now what was I getting? I was getting toughness. The reason I was getting toughness first was because I have no fucking constitution. So I really need the extra HP. Yay, we have force channel. Beautiful. Beautiful. We'll take insanity. Good. So now we have our first form. Increased force damage and FP regen.
Yeah?
This is kind of like one of the best ones in my opinion, but there are other force forms. It's just this is one of those games where they didn't really think it through. The force channel really is kind of like the best. Because it gives you force regeneration and it increases the potency. Why would I need the other one? The other one was like, it increases your force ability cost and increases their damage. And it's like, that's useless. Warlord Zinj. Yep, that's the one I was thinking about. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff with the, god damn it. I already knew that was coming. I was like, yep, I'm about to get poisoned.
Been poisoned.
Losing some of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back.
I just did a lore video on Mandalorians versus the
Berserker
Predator.
mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell. The shields after you. Yeah?
Alright, Beodor. My buddy,
I'll be
my
back
slime.
shortly.
Get in there. Yeah, we gotta walk around the poison because that'll disable our fucking stealth field. We gotta get to that terminal, buddy. I believe in you. Deactivate. Yay.
Been poisoned.
Feels like poison.
Suck up all the gas, everybody. Suck it up. Inhale the vapor. Arcanium blaster, beautiful. Boom, just healed everybody. Alright, get ready.
Just say the word.
Oh shit, you don't have a Arcanian shield.
Let's go.
There we go. How the fuck is there more
Take 'em
poison
down.
somewhere? Boom. Yeah, the Yuzon Vong War was more of like a segue for the explanation of how the
I hear
world has like so many different bug types and stuff like that, like little bug implants. Which, by the way, if you like bug implants, you should probably wait and see when my KO RPG game comes out. Because there's actually a province that I'm designing that literally has that as like one of its core features. Which is, they're all about symbiosis. So they have disgusting bug implants, and they're like tribal humans, and that's how they fight.
More where that came from.
Oh my god, 54 damage. Yeah, so like one of the things I'm designing is that every province in the world of Kingdoms of Oblivion that I'm designing, every province has different flavors. So one province has martial arts because it's a Asian themed province. So it'll be like, oh, you're using Rapid Fist. Well, Rapid Fist means you attack 3 times in a single turn, but the 3 attacks do -4 damage. Okay, but at least you can hit someone a lot of times. And then this province though is all about implants, and they're tribal humans who believe that metal technology is heresy. That metal technology is evil. So they don't use iron, they don't use steel, they don't use anything. They just use these bugs that are like specially made. And these bugs that are specially made are parasites that augment the wearer, but they do have a cost. Like, you can't just implant yourself with a fuck ton of these bugs. Oh wow, we got double gloves. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, wear that. Like one of them was like there's like a bug that you implant through your wrist, like it pierces through your fucking wrist. But now you just gained a ranged device that shoots spikes or needles at enemies. And then there's like a few other implants. Like one of them's like a giant bug beetle that will implant to your chest. But that bug beetle now just gave you armor. Like a lot of armor too. So that's a lot of the things that I'm designing. So that'll be some interesting RPG game for people to play, where they're like, oh, what if I escape this province with this character and now move to this province with that character who's using stuff that no one else can use. That could be cool. I don't usually read fan works. The main reason why is because when I used to do Warhammer 40k, I used to review people's homebrew lore, and dude, people they just write slop. It's not their fault, because usually when you write fan fiction, you're already not a good writer to begin with. But a lot of times they come at it with like weird interpretations of the lore that makes no sense.
More where that came from.
Wow.
Poison. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Yeah, for me it's when it comes to these humans who have these bug implants, the reason why they view metal technology as heresy is because there's a spire that you can visit. It's like this giant evil tower. And these dwarves unlock the ability to take human souls and imbue it into their weapons. So their steel swords and armor, if you look at them hard enough, you start seeing people's memories flashing on there. So if you lost your brother to these dwarves, you would look at their sword and all of a sudden you would see yourself and your brother playing in the fields. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is unnatural. This is disgusting. And that's why these humans like hate technology super much. The only issue is that they have to fight with these coconut trees that are extremely deadly and they use armor. So it's kind of crazy. They may be wondering, coconut trees? Yeah, I mean coconut trees. Let's see here. So we're wearing this Bonadon armor. We're now getting pluses with our dexterity. Let's make an armor piece that gives us some dexterity. This gives us more reflex and dexterity. That's pretty fucking nice. Not gonna lie. This is a big no-no. Don't ever go that one. Where is it? This is really nice. Really good. Oh, I accidentally hit escape. My bad. It's all the way down here, though. Flexibility. Yes. This is one of the best ones. Always try to get it. I love that huge price increase. So this is 24. Okay. Let's break down some shit. Exchange negotiator, break down. Double-bladed Sith. Yeah, break down the Sith war sword. We're not going to be using that shit. Benox blaster, break that bitch down. Mining lasers. The droid oxidizer, we're not going to be using, so yeah, break that down. Okay, cool. We're going to go just flexibility. We'll make one of those. And then melee. Yeah, this one's pretty nice. This one's really nice as well. I did not mean to do that. Whatever, it's too late. I guess I misclicked. Whoops. Alright, cool. Now we're going to upgrade. We're going to go to our Bonadon. It's only for heavy armor. That is a problem. Do I have a heavy armor that Beodor can wear? The heavy combat suit is considered light. Isn't that funny? We do have some battle armor. I think Beodor can wear that. I'm not sure, though.
Just say the word.
Oh, shit. Did I lose, Oh, that's right. That is right. I forgot. Some weapons, yeah, this is it. Yeah, for some reason, some upgrades require you to have a trait. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay.
What's going on?
You wear the dirt. Oh, he can't wear the Durasteel. Oh, shit.
There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though.
I really like the Imperial Warlords, but I would probably say Zinj, because he was actually, like,
hangar
very
bay doors are
active.
closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it right.
Like, let me kind of whip out the, Star Wars Imperial Warlords Zinj. I think that was his name. Yeah, Zinj. Whatever the fuck his name is. Big fat bastard. But he's the one who was sort of working with the Hutts and stuff. He was very interesting. You can play as him in the Thrawn's Revenge mod. Yeah, you had like Thrawn with his Chiss. Here we are, yeah. Imperial Remnant, Zinj's Dominion, Eridu Authority, Pentastar Alignment. Pentastar Alignment was the Chiss. The Crimson Empire is one of my favorites. I love the Crimson Empire. This was just so fucking cool back in the day, man. Just so fucking cool, dude. Was it the Eridu? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, there it was. The Crimson Victory class. So suffice to say, I really like the way Legends handled it was very realistic too, which was all these people wanted to all these people wanted a new republic, but they didn't really have any idea of how to govern. So the new republic was incredibly weak, very poorly thought out. Many people liked the old empire. And a lot of people just kind of wondered, like, what if we just kept the empire running, but we just simply changed the leadership? And that's what led to the new empire rising later on in the books, where this new empire would form. Darth Krayt would be leading it, but eventually he would be overthrown as well by this new empire, and they would have Imperial Jedi Knights. These Imperial Knights are strictly tied to the empire. They're political knights. They're not religious like the Jedi are. It was very interesting. It was really cool. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So we got to put landmines down.
What's going
on? The issue I have is that this fucking droid always goes different paths.
Activated.
Like, it really does. It's so funny. Like, one time I put landmines down on stream and then the droid walked that way. He never walks that way for me. He always walks this way.
Set and activated. Set and activated. Set and activated.
It was the funniest shit for me. I was like, why the fuck is he moving? Boom. Yeah, none of the empires are really easy to play as. That's kind of the big thing when you play Star Wars, the Empire War mod, is the Empire War mod is very difficult. Star Wars Empire War itself is kind of annoying. I like playing the Consortium just because, you know, all the missions, all the narrative missions as I corrupt planets. I think that was fun. I wish there was more narrative gameplay in my giant galactic conquests. I think that'd be really cool, more narration. But the game itself was just very difficult. And if you played on hard difficulty, you basically could never play because you're just constantly under attack. Like, constantly under attack. It was really annoying. Like, if you played on the highest difficulty, my hat's off to you for the amount of patience you would have to play that. Like, it would be non-stop, non-stop interruptions. You couldn't get shit done. You were constantly being attacked. It was really annoying. It was really, really fucking annoying.
Tawancha morichiwa. Kawana bota yunta. Tonata biazd. Da hupa bosa kurata.
You have decent salvage? Yeah, give it to me. Yeah, I could take that now. Yeah, I'll help myself to whatever you got. Really? He resisted?
Glad we got the drop on him.
$45 damage. That's awesome. Spacers, sensors. Doesn't that do something for me? Yeah, it was for blasters. That's right. I was like, why does that sound so familiar?
What's going on?
Yeah, buddy. Break that lock for me.
Set and activated.
But I do find that, if anyone plays, like, Star Wars Legend video games, like the old Star Wars MMO, Star Wars Galaxies, it feels a lot more lived in. Like, the factions actually breathe, they actually make sense. A lot of it just makes sense. But then you look at, like, Star Wars Disney and it's always like, oh, well, this just kind of happens. It was really, really, really annoying. Do I think any of the Imperial warlords would have came up with it? No. No, I don't.
This won't take long.
More where that came from. Let's settle this.
So, Forgotten asked, he says, do you think that any of the Imperial warlords could have built the Eclipse? And the answer is no. And there's actually a good reason why they would never do that. These Imperial warlords are trying to rebuild the Empire. They're not trying to destroy it. And they desperately want people on their side.
Let's go.
So by them nuking worlds and destroying the worlds, it was really kind of counterintuitive for them. They really didn't want that. What they wanted was they wanted more planets. They wanted more people, more resources.
Yeah?
And if you're destroying planets, you're getting rid of those resources. And this is why, like, later on when we see the Second Galactic Civil War, the New Republic and the New Empire, they're basically using world-destroying weapons against each other, but they're using it very sparingly. They're not just nuking every planet that they come across. They're actually being very gentle with it.
Destroy.
And this is because they do, in the end of the day, they do want to rule the galaxy. They don't want to destroy it all, which is fun. Yeah, there was like a lot of cool stuff in Star Wars Legends that I really think people need to take a look at. There was some bad. There was some really dumb shit. Like, what was it? Shizor almost raping Princess Leia. because his species apparently excludes like pheromones. It was really dumb. It's like, come on, Shizor, why the fuck you trying to rape Padme? I mean, Leia. Why are you trying to rape Leia? Come on, dude. What purpose does this have? Raping Leia. But there was a lot of cool stuff in there. And here we go. We are under attack. Oh my god. Yeah, that was one of my favorite things too with Star Wars Legends, was that there were a lot of Imperial cultists who were basically like really shitty Jedi, really shitty, like they were not good by any measure. But that was their thing, was that they wanted to rise to challenge Luke Skywalker to avenge the Emperor or to claim their own power. And that was kind of like their Emperor Palpatine situation. Was Luke was incredibly strong, incredibly. Luke like literally destroyed almost every single Sith Lord of the past. He fought like almost all their ghosts. He fought Exar Kun's ghost. He fought Marco Ragnos' ghost. He beat every Sith Lord of the past, the present, and the future. Luke Skywalker was insane, dude. There's the big boy. Big Chungus. So there was a lot of cool things like that, where if you were playing the weak underdog, which was to play as the cultist, boom, boom, boom. If you were to play as the cultist, that was your ultimate goal, was to kill Luke Skywalker. Nobody could touch him. But these cultists would usually envelop themselves in a lot of mystical, arcane rituals, and they were doing all sorts of things that they could think of just so they could stand a fucking chance. And they would rule their own little, like, Imperial armies. The fuck was that? Okay, why am I not casting? There we go, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, you can loot this guy. Cool. Like when I'm gonna play is pretty soon, there's a friend of mine who's been on this channel before, Steven Clemens. He said he's gonna run a Star Wars WEG game for me. And it's an RPG. It's one of the best Star Wars RPGs in the setting, apparently. And what he said was he was gonna run me through Star Wars WEG. And I asked him, I was like, oh cool, could I play as a droid? And he's like, yes. So what I was going to do is I was going to play as a droid named S4D1. And everyone would think that my name is Sadie or Sadie. And I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor droid, but I'm a protocol droid. So I know multiple languages, but I'm really specialized in medicine. So I'm like a surgeon. And people keep calling me Sadie or Sadie, whatever. And anytime my players will get wounded, I'm gonna like repair them or do surgery on them, and I'll say, yeah, I'm doing this without anesthesia or painkillers, and they're gonna be like, what? It's like, yeah, my name isn't Sadie, it's sadistic. And just say like really dark shit. Just be like, oh, you know what the best thing is about knowing 9,000 languages? Is I know all 9,000 victims on my operating table. I hear their last screams, their last begging, clinging to life as they die on my table. Like, holy shit, this droid is evil as fuck. That's what I want. That's what I'm really hoping for, is to do some shit like that. So what is this heavy suit considered? It's considered light. I don't know, it's named a heavy suit, but yet it's not. Yeah, we'll strip this thing down, because the Mandalorian suit is better. When you have super heavy armor, you always want a dexterity bonus, so that way they can dodge. When you do like a Darth Vader build, which will be my next probably stream, you really see that. Like, you want dexterity bonuses.
Statement. We have arrived too late.
Yeah, Forgotten Soldier, you should definitely check out the lore videos I do on Star Wars. I do a lot of them.
Observation. They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The bay control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Well, this can't be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
So we're gonna have Kreia, and Kreia's gonna kick ass. Well, both Kreia and my character are gonna kick ass. We're gonna dual wield lightsabers eventually, but right now we're just kind of focusing on just
It's not my fault.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Since we have the restored content mod, this fight's a lot tougher, because they have the fucking landmines. Not landmines, the floating mines.
Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Yeah. Destroying one of you is easy. Destroying 5 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Where is it? Where's Stun Droid?
What is
Optimal accuracy.
Oh, wow.
Failing, Master.
Time to take you...
Master. Systems failing, Master.
All 3 of them shot my main character and fucking got him. Jesus Christ. I was not expecting them to all one-shot my fucking guy. But my guy doesn't have that much, Holy moly. I don't think we're going to do the fighting ring in the area here, just because my character's not built for it, and I don't want to waste time. I'd rather get straight to Nar Shaddaa and get my first lightsaber like as quickly as possible.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Take my weapons and you die.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense we will come to no harm.
No one disarms me.
The loss of your weapons shall be a temporary thing only, and it is necessary. There is much to be gained here without violence.
Yeah, I'll play along for now. We're gonna blast
these bitches. Why is it that
bitches.
everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Djarik can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. I need no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Here we go. Canon event, boys. There is so much about Atris I wish that we got from her, because I feel like she's such a wasted potential of a character. Like, I wish they made Coruscant a level, and all it was just flashbacks, and that's it. Like, it wasn't anything. Like, nothing's on Coruscant. But books, flashbacks,
I
and
did not
loot.
expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
I have so much fucking hair, I need a haircut. I want my property and my slaves returned. It was not my intention to come here. Yeah, we'll do number 4. If you think I came here to face you again, you're sadly mistaken.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
The Council exiled me out of fear of what we represented.
You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
Yep. I also recall you wished to imprison me, or worse.
There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone.
He's gonna pull out my blade.
So I would never forget.
Yep, there it is. Kept it. Stole it, you mean?
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
Insult the Order? You insult me by carrying it. Yeah.
Then you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
The Council is weak and ruled by fear, yeah.
And you were ruled by hate, aggression. That is not the way of a Jedi.
Yep. If being a Jedi means surrendering, I choose not to be a Jedi.
Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us.
Yeah, I did not lose myself, I found myself.
No, you lost yourself, and you lost your way. It is the price of action without reflection. It is what we were taught as Jedi.
Yeah. Hesitation and passivity are strong emotions we should guard
There was
against.
no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
Are you reading the history blind? Revan won the
A
war.
physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
Yeah, Triumph of Jedi Teachings is a cold thing when no one's alive.
You do not know...
Yep. Only experiences guide me, and they tell me your counsel was wrong, bitch.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
Your anger, is it because you secretly wish you had the strength to follow me in war?
What? What do you mean?
Yeah. I can see it in you. Ooh, you wanted to fight by my side, but you were too scared.
You're wrong, just as you were when you defied the Council. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
Yep. I'm looking for my ship, so I can leave
Your
Telos.
ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Destruction was necessary. Of course I destroyed Paragus.
So, at last you admit it. At least you have that much courage left. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
This is like the worst defense in the world. Yes, Telos is doomed and I could care less.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
Yeah.
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the Outer Rim die. We're gonna rage bait this bitch.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong.
I love
this
this dialogue,
dude. How is it that you're not
dude.
content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will. But when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it.
Yeah. The Sith destroyed. So I get blamed for the actions of the Sith. You'll find out when their hand is at your throat.
You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them?
It was at Paragus.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
I was the only Jedi they could find.
You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They're stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith. One of the things I'm going to say first before I click this dialogue option is I really wish we got more with Atris. I feel like she's just a waste of a character. She offers the best personal insight into your character than anyone else. She hates you so much, and you don't ever realize why. I think it would have been cool if they put Coruscant in the game. They cut it out, but I wish that they put it in there. And I wish Coruscant was literally just an empty place that you would just relive memories. And you would relive memories of you with Atris. I think that would have been really, really cool. Like, you would relive a sparring duel between you and Atris. And Atris would tell you, okay, we'll do this. When I get to half HP, you just stop. Or whenever I'm about to get half HP, I'll stop. And if your character is really bad at lightsaber combat, she'll honor it. She'll turn off her lightsaber and say, we fought well. But you could be that asshole where you're like, No, I'm not turning off my lightsaber. And you just keep pummeling her and beat her down. And the other Jedi Masters go, wow, good job, Exile. Wow, you're so strong. You're so good. Unlike Atris, who needs to spend more time studying lightsaber combat. And it could show why she hates you so much. She hates you so much because you guys were always rivals. You guys were always competing against each other. And you kept screwing her over. Or she hates you so much because there would be memories of you guys spending nights together reading books, studying, and it gets romantic. And you guys choose to try to tackle what your trials are to become Jedi Knights before you engage in this. But then the war happens and you totally forget about your relationship. You say, you know what? I gotta go to war. I got to. And then she feels betrayed because you abandoned their relationship. You left her. Originally, you both were gonna leave the Jedi Order, but because you left her, she decided to spend her whole devotion into the Jedi Order to become a council member. That could be really good storytelling. I think they could have done more with Atris. I really do. And what I'm telling you about Atris could have been so good. So good.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Your grasp of tactics is questionable.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy. Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us.
Yeah, we're just gonna loot the place and leave. We're not gonna do the sparring thing. The sparring thing is useless.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such
See, like, that would be a really good memory. That'd be really cool.
And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber, and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
I really think that would have been really cool. Really good storytelling would be to show Atris and your character having a romance. Having a... Not even a romance, just... like, what if you're playing a female? Maybe you two were sisters kind of ordeal. Not literal sisters, but, you know. Oh, baby, we're getting dark. But maybe very, very close. And that, to me, would be really interesting storytelling. It's like, oh, you guys were almost like sisters. You guys were always at each other's hips. You were always helping each other with your studies. And then you betrayed her. Yeah, I think it would have been better, too, if it showed that your character, when called to war, didn't even think about Atris, just walked. And that's what kills Atris the most, is the fact that you didn't even, like, look back and say, oh, wait, my friend, my dear friend, I gotta ask her if she'll come with me. Nope. You just left her ass. Just disappeared. See ya. You know. So we got a Zabrak blade. That is really cool. Cool. It gives you finesse with melee weapons. Oh my god.
Did you find what you came for?
That depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call her charming.
Whatever her charm, or lack thereof, you must deal with it. Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
Yeah, it's Atris.
There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
She plans to heal the galaxy, then rebuild the Order.
Plans are fragile things. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now.
Yeah, those who cannot feel the Force.
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls. This discipline blinds them to the Force.
How do you know that? Were you reading their minds?
Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained.
If it means me harm, I may have to kill her.
Ah, killing such a one could prove difficult and unwise. Yet she distracts you, that is clear, and that may be reason enough. Such distractions could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
How would you kill her if you had to? You're cunning. How would you end such a distraction?
Direct action is not always the best way. It is a far greater victory to make another see through your eyes than to close theirs forever. Yet all that lives feels, and where something feels, there is weakness.
What's her weakness?
Why, you, of course. You are the gravity around which all her actions rotate. You exert a stronger influence than you know.
As I said, I really wish Atris had more story.
And eventually she will see things your way.
I'm telling you, man. I really wish that I wasn't a kid when this game was out, because I would have given the designer some like tips with Atris. Been like, yo, you should do this with Atris.
Very well.
I am sorry, General.
Yeah, be on your guard in the future.
I will, General. The attack. What is this? This must be where I had detected this room.
Yeah, are you well enough to travel?
I am, General.
Come with me, yes. We're gonna take her and Beodor. Light side. Oh my god, my portrait's like almost completely good, even though my character's evil as shit. We're looting the place, in case you're wondering. Because there is loot to be had. So we're gonna do Nar Shaddaa first. I like Nar Shaddaa. I think it's a nice thing to do. The Watchman Blaster. Yes, that's like one of the better blasters in the game. What is my chance to hit? Okay, so +5. That's not amazing, but that'll work. Because right now this sword is giving me the feats, which is melee weapon proficiency. And finesse. So if we switch it, boom, we lose the melee weapon. So... Oh, we didn't loot it all yet. Yeah, we got one more. Exchange utility belt. That is not bad. That is actually pretty good for Beodor. Beodor. God, what is his skills at right now? 26? Oh, baby.
You are the exile. The one Atris warned us about.
Don't believe everything she says.
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
Yeah, going to war is necessary.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Falling to the dark side came after?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
Yeah, if that was the case, I would have fought in the Jedi Civil War.
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
The Force aside, I was tempted to attack the Jedi, but I didn't. Dude, these are like the worst things you could say.
So it was a matter of choice then. If Atris has erred in her evaluation of your motivations, it might be best to inform her.
Yeah, what else did she tell you?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
Are you saying Atris could be wrong about me?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
So if I crush Atris's skull into the floor, that might be the heart of the matter?
I do not think the battle would go as you describe. But in essence, yes. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
I know what a loss feels like. Well, I mean, it's difficult.
Please, I wish to know.
Yeah, the warmth of the sun without the glare, you can feel its light and its heat, but there's no harshness to it.
It is like a cloud, a mist that drifts from living creature to creature, set in motion by currents and eddies. It is the eye of the storm, the passions of all living things turned into energy, into a chorus. It is the rising swell at the end of life, the promise of new territories and new blood, the call of new mysteries in the dark.
I see. Thank you both. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
Alright. Almost maxed. Almost maxed. Alright, let's talk to Claire.
Let us keep moving. Very well.
What's the map? Yeah, okay, we explored everything. Good. Let's get the fuck out of here. Brody is back. Oh, we missed one.
Is this your droid? He looks badly damaged. Dissect.
Your behavior core, they didn't memory wipe you, did they? Alright. Don't waste my time with excuses. Your entire memory? That must have taken some time. Yeah, we'll see you at the Hawk. Get the fuck out of here. Okay.
What's going on?
You sexy boy. Let's craft some fucking armor. Oh my goodness, he can already make all the all the guns in the game. Ah, that's fucking perfect. The real question is, can he make the best? No, he cannot. He cannot make the best power guns. And we don't even have enough components to even do that. So it's not a big deal. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to take the... This requires repair. Okay. We're not aiming for, like, the best, but something that's really, really nice. Yeah, we'll take that. Because now we would need melee. Oh my god. Whatever, just make a bunch of them, dude. Okay, now we're going to upgrade that Zabrak sword. Boom. And it unequipped it for my character, which is exactly what I was scared of. God damn. So we got a plus 12 there, plus 5, yeah. This will just have to work. The thing is that these swords I can give away to my other companions once, Oh yeah, Kreia, yes. You have really, really good treat injury, don't you? 18? Yes, you do. Get in there. I didn't want that. There we go. Okay. She can make us some implants, but I just accidentally made one. God damn it. So, she can make implants. My character can't use the implants, unfortunately. I'm not that good. We can make bombs thanks to Beodor.
What's going on?
I rarely use this. I rarely use the bombs. The reason why I rarely use the bombs is because I find them very useless. Now, if you did a demolition character, you could actually make them really powerful. Like, you just throw one deadly plasma grenade and just wipe out 10 dudes in one hit. You could definitely do it. But enemies tend to run at you, because most enemies in this game are actually melee focused. So it makes it where you're going to miss. You're going to basically waste those grenades.
I hear you.
It's like I said with Warhammer, was the Warhammer Primaris Marine armor nobody likes, but everyone likes the older armor because it's got decorations.
She has left with the exile.
Left? But why? Her oath.
Her reasons are unknown to me, but I fear she may no longer be trusted. We will save her if we can, but we must let her discover the exile's nature for herself. Some evils must be confronted, and isolation from it would have been no defense.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
Alright, that droid sure makes a lot of noise.
What?
Alright. So there we go. We have the recording of the trial. My guy's looking like Mr. Rogers.
Do you know why we have called you here?
Whatever your reasons, speak them or let me go.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Yeah, no Jedi should turn from war. They should embrace it.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believed was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
So just like that.
Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
That's not looking so good, dude. Didn't know that.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Oh my god, my god. My guy looks so bad. And I say we forget the Jedi and go right for the Sith. Oh my god, dude, my guy looks evil as shit.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Sister, you and yours are the threat.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. But the enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this against Atris's wishes, and those of my sisters.
So you betrayed her. I find that hard to believe.
No, she speaks the truth. We will take this servant of Atris with us. I tire of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
It's very fascinating how, like, if you're a light side Jedi, Atris sends Handmaiden onto your ship to spy on you. If you're evil, she follows you willingly. It's like, what?
I will, if you need me.
Yep.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
When my lightsaber is returned to me, I'll bear it.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. You could build another one.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it.
I never said you were. But I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not We need... Well, just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
So yeah, we're gonna build a lightsaber really quickly.
For the last
thanks to
time.
Narshada.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing... What was that? That's what I'm talking about. I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality. Thanks. Good.
There we go. We're gonna upgrade our
wouldn't
droids.
guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through. I'll bet. I'm all done with you.
Ooh. So the issue we're gonna have is that the moment we exit our ship, we're gonna get attacked by Visa, and I don't know if I could fight her. I don't know if I'm strong enough.
Hey, General.
What is it?
Maybe the others don't know what's happening, but I can see what's going on, and the others have felt it too. You can't hide it, General. Just look at your face. I saw other Jedi who looked like you during and after the war. It's that woman. You have to get away from her. She'll destroy you.
Yeah, I control Kreia.
Just be careful, General. You don't know what she wants, and she's got some gold. Was there some...
So yeah, when you go in Nar Shaddaa, you can literally bum rush it, and boom, you know, you get the lightsaber super fucking quickly. Something wrong?
Yes, your features, your stance. Atris spoke of such Jedi who followed Revan, how their bodies came to mirror the dark side within them.
Then why don't you strike me down?
Because there is a chance of redemption within all of us, and there is no point at which the dark side completely claims one, no matter what their choices. No, it is what I believe. Atris did not believe such things. You may have.
Jedi robes, a Mandalorian blaster, fucking perfect. Alright, what level are we? We're level 12. I think we get the prestige class at level 15.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? Then prepare for an army. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
What makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see.
Why are you angry?
I know many things. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something... Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior's changing, and especially...
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The woman, she worships you. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines, there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done. Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
We're probably going to level up from these dialogue options, Jesus Christ. He was a powerful presence. No one did not believe what he spoke.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few. Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly? Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes?
Yeah, you don't like the handmaiden one.
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all. No, she may have her uses. I will abide her presence, and so should you.
Why would you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage. Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
Yeah, what's wrong with your eyes?
There is nothing wrong with my sight. I see all that I need. There is nothing wrong with my eyes. If need be, I could heal them, restore my sight. But that is a lesson.
Did that max me? Oh.
Yes.
Teach me about the Force.
Very well.
Teach me about Force forms.
Very well. It allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly. It has no other drawbacks.
Oh my goodness. See, let's try to brawl. Whenever you do Handmaiden, do not, and I repeat, do not level her up. Because if you level her up before you maxed her out into a Jedi, you're gonna get fucked.
Yes? I am training, so that if danger should strike, that, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be.
What do you mean?
No, I do not trust him. That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of... Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring The reasons for such siphoning of power are complicated. The teachings at the Academy must be preserved. Yes, I do not realize his...
Yeah.
I see. The man... You may... I am that...
Oh, I thought I could spar with her, like, right away. I guess not. Where's T3? Yeah, where is his ass? Where's T3M4? He might be over here. Yeah, he might be in this room. I saw sparks. Yep, that's him. Yeah, ready for some routine maintenance? Well, at least we upgraded him a little bit. Our repair is not high enough yet. Alright, we almost repaired HK. The last part will be on Telos. So we're going to go back to Telos. Collect our money.
I don't know what that witch did to you, but she's dragging you down into whatever hole she came out of.
I'm only saying this because there's still a chance for you to stop this before whatever darkness she brought on you eats you alive.
Yeah. Spoken like a true coward.
Alright. I tried. But whatever's consuming...
So we're gonna hop off the ship. So she's level 6. We're level 12. And trust me, despite being level 12, she will kick our ass. She will absolutely demolish us. So be careful with that.
Unnecessary. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
There we go.
More where that came from.
Systems failing, Master.
Alright, we learned the Makashi, which is good. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, basically with our lightsabers, we would want to upgrade them to the max for defense.
So you've returned.
That's it, you're not going to put me under arrest.
While I was disturbed that you chose to defy our orders and obtain... It was the decision of Republic authorities that your testimony would no longer be necessary. But as we discovered, you had already left. In some ways it was... What? I see. Here it is.
So now we're going to go to the stripper, demand money out of her. Because the stripper owes us money. And we're going to talk to the merchants.
Well, not
1,300 credits, beautiful. So we got the Mandalorian heavy armor, which is really, really nice. And the Dasker. Damn. Oh well. I could have sworn there was something better. Like, I remember the Sith armor was there. Sith armor is really cool. In Star Wars Force Unleashed, you can actually unlock the cosmetic Sith armor skin, and it looks the same as it does in KOTOR. It looks very, very cool. I really like the Sith armor. It's on Renvar. No, not Renvar. It's on... Fuck, what was that junk world called? Either way, it's on that junk world, and if you get on that junk world, you can get it. The only issue is that once you get it, you can't really get out of it. It's really annoying. But I always love that. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna wear this. Alright. Good, we're not getting gangbanged by Visa yet. Visa gonna kick our ass. Alright, we're going Nar Shaddaa. So Nar Shaddaa, you can get a lightsaber very, very early if you just go and kill some poor bastard.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer. Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot. I've plotted a course for the refugee sector and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's gonna find us here.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While he walks upon the Smuggler's Moon, he is not to be harmed. You may watch him, observe his movements, but nothing more. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrektonatada beer mabarchokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
Banisokokran, jorka mata storch ban locha. Joana masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fu eko mikojira.
Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Tu rantamana sobu. Febko emareyam ga watasitu insula raka chata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi unawana.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
The Hupo Boteño go Jucho Picha, Gwen Tabani so Joanna Masaranka ma Ramazu Kawanabota Atagua Kanka Diwa.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Honta no Saka, Tonotucha, Honta no Saka. Si machadana, dona wis.
Ah, the beautiful stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Alright, let's move out.
Alright then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you. Whatever we do, I say we get the Hawk's ID signature changed while we're here. Might keep us from being a target when we enter a new system.
It is not your choice, Adon. It is his. What is it you wish to do?
Alright, if you have any questions, just ask.
You there!
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Horse persuade. I think it'll be fine.
It'll
where
be
it is.
fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong. Telling me it'll be fine where it is. I got another ship coming in, and unless you want...
Yeah, the exchange told me I could land here.
Yeah? Well, this is the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, the exchange also told me if you gave me any trouble, I could kill you.
Well, you call the shots. But this is gonna be trouble. I can feel it.
Yeah, we'll rock this for party setup.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in. More where that came from.
That's costing me like almost no force points. Yeah, I'm already maxed out at force points despite spamming all that shit.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
Yeah. I may cripple you if you prove useless.
If you save me to cripple me again, then you're worse than they are.
Why were those
Well,
thugs
they work for the
hunting you?
exchange, for a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the only language the exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise.
Alright.
Whatever you're...
Oh man, we're almost there to max. We're almost there.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger.
Yeah, get out of here before I kill you.
Forgive me, stranger, please. I beg you, do not kill me.
Here we go, where that beggar is gonna fuck
Why
up.
did you do such a thing? Giving in to your feelings over such a small matter. They would be better served elsewhere.
Yeah, it provides
What
no
would you rather
satisfaction.
do?
Yeah, I wish the path to power, yet all paths show me examples of weakness.
The Force binds all things. The smallest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. These acts of cruelty may have more severe repercussions than you know, or can see.
What do you mean?
Cruelty leads to suffering, and when one suffers, it is the way of life to spread suffering. The suffering within builds until its sound is all one hears. And when a kindness is offered, it is punished. And a greater darkness is served. From one act can come tremendous power when the echo has traveled as far as it can. Send a great echo, and power will come to you. The day shall come when you can test your strength, I promise you.
See, that's so crazy. Damn, we're still not max. We still have like a little wiggle room. Jesus. But it's crazy because if you give that guy money, that same dude who just helped him off the street instead ambushes him and takes his money, but he leaves him alive. Whereas if he's evil and he didn't get any charity, you saw what happens. He just fucking kills some random dude.
Tien, it's Bayador, 12th Engineering Division, out of Eodoria. I worked with you in the hangar bays on the Salamoth. Tien, we are already in trouble. In some ways, the war is not yet over. And
Terewana jung konata de la raguna tuna. Dai rento ron kawre papanara. Terewana jung.
Big Ears here might know someone who can change the Ebon Hawk's ID signature.
Charanana gundoso remine que lo.
Okay, this guy offers fucking nothing. Alright, so this is how you get the best shield in the game for droids. This shield literally reduces all damage by like 50%, and it's infinite uses. Infinite. It makes HK-47 and T3M4 ridiculously strong. Okay, we got stuff like this. Like this here is really good if you're fighting a bunch of melee dudes. But you'll see suits like this that are really good. 25% electrical, 50% electrical on some of them like this, the Agronum armor. Droids are just really crazy, and that's why I would like to play them. Like agility module gives them a huge agility boost. Really crazy shit. Yeah, we warned the guy. We're like, you do this or I'll kill you. And he's like, I'm friends with the Exchange. Perfect. Tell the Exchange what I just did to you. Tell him. Make it sound grotesque. Make it like as if I shook you to death. Because the Nar Shaddaa thing is built on how much you piss off or work with the Exchange. Droid Renewable Shield. So the Droid Renewable Shield is fucking awesome. Where is it? 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 Droid Renewable Shield. Somewhere around here, and I'm just not seeing it. Droid Renewable Shield, boom. Unlimited. 200 seconds, 80 points of damage. 80 points may not be a lot, but the fact that it does for all these effects is really fucking nice. Yeah? What the fuck? Oh, his face is starting to turn black. Oh. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
Please, look, I already paid the Exchange what but oh, look! Here's the one with your credits. About time.
You two, give me all your credits and go jump in the central pit. Get to ground faster that way. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How did you do that? Stay away from me!
We have seen much during the war. Is it your wish to continue causing such suffering?
Yeah, only the weak suffer.
As always, General, when you lead.
Sardat, back up.
I don't think I have a crystal color, so let's just buy it. Because you do need a crystal color before you can make a lightsaber. As I said, unfortunately, the vendors usually don't have good stuff. That's very unfortunate. But it's whatever.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare. I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force, their anger, their greed, their desperation.
Is it possible to manipulate?
One might as well move the universe, but such manipulation is possible, yes. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination. Not in the sense you understand it. The ability to fool the minds of others, to dominate them on a massive scale. Manipulation is done through propelling events, and the greatest of victories are not manipulations at all, but simply awakening others to the truth of what you believe. But let us be silent.
Force increased.
The bounty hunters have been laying low.
Tonos imaragith, wanarakorachi drum. Tonorangam, loka kamaran endosora. Febko. Tonora. Tonos
Something up?
You know, I'm glad I found you again. We were together at Malachor. You getting philosophical on me? Tired of... I guess if one... You just... That's... Was this...
Graci ubaci kompadwa la muska na Norahagwa bus
More where that came from.
That was it? No other remains? I could have sworn there was more remains. Alright, Beodor, we need your dexterity up, bucko. Because your shit is awful. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Beodor would be one of those characters you wouldn't mind in like an actual table as long as he just keeps doing skill checks. Yeah, we're basically extorting the two of them. We're like, yeah, lower your discount. Yeah, lower your discount. We're gonna side with Undar this time just because I'm evil and just because, fuck it.
Tonoranga Manakan. Ipo. Bombabe want to susint to Mukarata. To Estrek Donatata be Machabi Doko. Tonorang. Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans. Krema Sunkun Ratu. Donos Emeragith.
Okay.
Dawa Josi. Dawa Josi. Dawa. Nishasa Achutu. Daka prota gocha, jarkomati soch. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha. Uba volpa holosha, chuba dos ojibicha. Krota short. Uba volpa hol. Jabalakish. No. Daka prota. Do.
I wish there was like a reveal that that woman is actually a Jedi, or like a trainee Jedi.
Tanabewe. Dawa just.
Alright, let's see what this guy's got. A Sith War Sword, that's not exactly amazing. The Rubot's nice, but not exactly much else. Yeah, that's like the shittiest fucking inventory I could have ever seen.
Hey, I saw that.
Can you prove it?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? The registry's 34 P7JK. She's also got 2 secret.
Whoa, he could have gotten that.
So, you. We'll see about that.
Let me.
Alright, cool. So now we found out about the secret compartment. The reason why a secret compartment is so important is that the secret compartment gives you extra loot. I know, I'm all about loot. You may have kind of realized I'm a bit of a loot hog. I love loot. I'm gonna quickly get the Jedi lightsaber together, and then that'll be it. Because that's what I feel like doing. We're gonna kind of skip all his dialogue because it's all alien text, and it really honestly isn't that. It's not that important. Now I do have a mod installed that allows me to choose between Hanhar and Mira. I'm gonna go with Mira because Mira's more better. Hanhar's interesting, don't get me wrong, but he's pretty craptastic if you understand my drift. That's not it. That's not it. This is it.
I don't know who you are. If you're with the Exchange, then you promised you'd give me a little more time to... We'll see.
$53 points of damage.
He had it.
Yeah, this is sort of the
That felt good.
Atten loves to murder people, dude. He loves it. Nar Shaddaa is like the fastest you can grind him up. So just like that, we can now go back to the Ebon Hawk, and we're gonna fight Visa. But when we fight her, we're gonna get the crystal. Not crystal, the emitter or whatever it is, the fixture. And basically we get a lightsaber, which is really nice because the lightsaber adds a lot of benefits that we could definitely be using right now. When you play these kind of character builds where you're very limited, it helps to have a lightsaber as quick as possible because lightsabers have like 5 customizable slots that increase your stats or your deflections or whatever, so that way you could survive. And you do need it, trust me. Now, because she's a Sentinel, I think she's immune to horror. The issue I have is that she might actually kill me. Oh my god. No, stop doing that. Oh, she did kill me. I was like, she might kill me. She did kill me. Alright, we're gonna activate, Why do you do that, dude? Nope, she stunned us. Thankfully we have enough HP. Get away! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, one more hit. Yes.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours. I have nothing to offer you.
Now I've seen everything. Well...
She is a threat to us. I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith, and she has attacked us once. She should not be allowed to walk freely.
There we go.
Yes? Let me see. That's everything.
I was right, I didn't have a lightsaber. See? See? Yeah, I was right, I didn't have a fucking lightsaber. I knew it. Thank God I got a fucking yellow crystal. Jesus. Yeah, let's open up the secret compartment. What we got? Oh good, heavy blaster.
My life. I am able to... I serve my master. There is little my master does not know. My people want... That sight may manifest itself in many ways. My sight has been damaged. My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it. Only when one suffers do certain truths become... Forgive. I must warn you, if you weaken yourself for me, then it will kill you. There is more to the Sith than simply rage or slaughter. There are many kinds of hate. The galaxy is filled with... I remember little of my home. Very...
50 force points because of dark side mastery. Yes. Yes. We're getting stronger.
Yes? Training. I do not understand how you and Atris fight. All Ichani fight. It is simple. As a it is not. Use...
Alright. We're gonna beat this bitch's ass. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we do no damage. Run! Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, she almost got me. She almost got me. Woof, 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 woof. Got him.
You fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements. Before you go, there is something I must... Why did you go back? Face trouble?
Yeah, to show them their own weakness.
I see. But I feel I understand what you felt. To go... You may... I do not think... It is the way of the Ichani. Ichani battles are fought several minutes. The most only rev...
Not that. We want the Matukai, yes. Oh boy. We're gonna do dialogue with Cray and then we'll end it here.
You have befriended the seer. Her species does not see as we do. Despite your urges, it would be better to deal with her now, whether you intend salvation. She serves one of the greatest of the Sith. She is the most trusted, and only... We shall see. There may be value in... Whatever your intentions toward her, keep them restrained, whether mercy or lust. Is that so? Well, perhaps there will be a second chance for her to inflict harm, so you may... It is good that you have never wondered what lay beneath her robes, if her alabaster skin was as white and unblemished as her face, or if perhaps she bore the scars of slavery, and if that would stir you more. If perhaps her deferent tone would change once you held her by the throat and showed her how far a Jedi can fall. Few are the thoughts that can hide in the shadows of your mind, Exile, and such passions are not strength but erosion. No? See to it that you do not ever think such thoughts. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Her presence here is a threat to us. To you. Then you... Because it was its time? Perhaps. Her people are not prone to violence, war, or hatred, yet their planet is obliterated. The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of force. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War. But there is little to be done about it.
Yeah, she did something to my eyesight.
She has forced this upon you, but close your eyes. Feel. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaiden's the welding of the droid. Hear the rumble of hyper. Ignore the breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the... Now, listen deeper.
As my feet walk from the ash.
You are strong indeed. What you heard was surface. That is not the real question you should... Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe. Now leave me be. Yes?
So just like that, we're almost leveled up. We're level 13. So at level 15, we're going to get our special class. So one more level and then one more level after that. Pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Alright, so we fucked up that. We'll reactivate HK-47, do all that fun jazz.
Yes.
Really, is my skill that good that I can actually make my own shit? That's pretty good. So the fencing emitter is the one that I was kind of talking about, where it can increase your defense. And there are other ones. Where's the deflection emitter? This is the one. This is the one that I always get. Because blaster bolt deflection actually adds to your defense. It's just a weird bug in the game. So it's like, why even bother? Just get that. So you just get that on all your lightsabers and then boom, you're fucking unstoppable. It is insane. Oh, I thought we got all the pieces for the HK, but I guess not. Oh well. What does it say we need? Droid processor. Okay.
Something up.
Oh, man. Yeah, right now I was going to kind of go back to writing my book. I've been cranking out about one chapter a day. And every chapter takes me like 6 hours maybe. Not 6. Like 3 hours. 3 or 4 hours. And the reason why is because I have to write it all down, then reread it, and then say, "No, that was fucking stupid," and then rewrite it again, or make it more legible so it's more clear. And that's how my writing process works. But I do like this. I could write traits and spells for fucking hours, dude. Don't even get me started. It's so nice. I like it. We're going to do traits unique to... So we got fleshless, spiritual, riot, rotting. Tethered. Or, I'm trying to think of like other cool undead perks that they can have. So we got fleshless, nice, spiritual, nice, rotting. And then let's do decayed. -2 movement. Relentless. So what this is that relentless, decayed, and fleshless would all be skeletons. And then you'll see different combinations, like if there is a lich and the lich is like a pestilent lich, he'll have spiritual and rotting. And then different stages of lich too, like the lich, the first stage of liches would have decayed and spiritual, possibly relentless, depending on how you can orchestrate the narration. But traits unique to dwarves, I'm thinking more innovative, +1 mod to crafting, stunted growth, not stunted. We should do instead is a powder master, +1 range to guns. Not eager. What's another word for it? Kaboom. That's too wordy. Yeah, the thing is that like I want something that's unique to dwarves, but the more and more I keep thinking about it, the more and more I'm like, shit, that could apply to any other race. But I think these two traits are fine. Powder Master and Innovative. Oh, Master Craftsman. Masters of Crafts. +1 item quality, armor, and weapons. Because the dwarves in my universe are supposed to be these, like, literally the masters of technology. So it makes sense that here you go, you got these dwarves who not only have guns that no one else has, but they also have better steel armor than everyone else, better swords than everyone else, better everything than everybody else. The only drawback is they don't have a lot of mages. They have them, they just don't have a lot of them. And they're also prone to kind of dying from their own inventions. From here we can go strong. I'm going to probably copy paste a lot of World of Nosgoth's traits into this system. So it's just going to be renamed differently. I gotta remember if this was earth-blooded or dirt-blooded. I know shadow-blooded. I know that one for a fact. I just gotta fucking think, was it dirt blood or earth blood? I can't remember. But this is what I'm kind of working on for my RPG. And what I would like is I would like to get the trait system kind of done before I do my actual base rules of the game, because the base rules are going to be similar to World of Nosgoth. The only difference is that it's going to be much harder. Much harder. And this is going to be to enhance the fact that, hey, your character sucks. Like, you're going to have like 2 or 3 in all stats. That's rough. That is very, very rough. And then I have to figure out how am I going to do nation buffs. So with the Fryrens, I was going to make it where their nation cannot be given. So you can create a Fryren character, but you cannot have their buff until you reach a certain level. That could be very strong. Kernish, you get it right away, but it's not very good. Like, you get extra endurance and extra charisma, and that's about it. Theocratia probably would have one of the stronger buffs as well, which is you're more literate, so you're more intelligent. But the issue with the Theocratian one is that they don't have a lot of acceptance, I want to say. Like, when you play as a Theocratian, there's less variety to their play style. They kind of focus on one thing and then just that thing only. Speaking of which, Krakatorans. So we got dwarves. Let's do elves. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to be mix mashing a lot of these. And of course, we're going to kind of expand this as time goes on. We're going to probably add a table of contents. And we're going to flesh this out. We're going to definitely make a lot of stuff for it. But this is like the beginning of an RPG system. Because I'm already experienced with World of Nosgoth, which is, you know, playing this. Since I'm already designed a system, it's not that hard for me to just kind of transfer everything over. Ideally, what I could do is just take this and just transmogrify it over. And let's see if I can. I'm curious if I can. I can! Yay! It's just, how do I put it into a chart? Can I do a table? So it's going to be 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. Okay. Well, at least I can like copy paste it. That's pretty cool. I just gotta, you know, mess around with this a bit. So when it comes to the I'm really into it now. I'm sorry, guys. Once I get into it, I get very excited. I wonder if there is a way. I'll play with it and I'll figure it out. If anything, I may have to do a lot of this on a document, but I'm not exactly that excited to do that. And the reason why is because, you know, there's always a chance that you can always lose your computer and you could lose a lot of your progress. So that's why I'm not too excited about that. So besides that, see you guys next time. You guys got a inside glimpse in Freezer 700 on how he runs his systems. I could download Empire War again. It has been some time. I wonder what the mods are like. Revan's Revenge. Oh, great. I gotta see this. Cool. Jolie Bindo, stuff like that. Darth Scion. That's great. Yeah, there's so many different Thrawn Revenges. Was there a UI fix? Because that's my main issue right now. Is just I'm just kind of annoyed with the UI of the game because there's really no hotkeys, and that's what I think is like bothering me the most. And there's such a huge limitation on unit caps. And here's the secret to Star Wars Empire at War. When you play Star Wars Empire at War, it's basically geared for the player to just make one gigantic death ball of an army and just roll around the galaxy and just wipe out everything. Like, literally, that's all you got to do. Just make one big fucking fleet and one big fucking army, and you'll just wipe out the entire galaxy. There's nothing they can do. The most crazy you'll get in the game is when you do skirmish mode and you just fight against AI who are just dumping Star Destroyers everywhere and shit. Then it gets crazy. Then it gets really insane. But if you do Galactic Conquest, unfortunately, the game doesn't really do that well. Unless you play in hard difficulty, in which case you're going to get just ass pounded by nonstop fucking attacks. And then you literally can't move because the game pauses every time you get attacked. And auto resolve will always be dog shit. Like, auto resolve will hands down kill your troops over and over and over again. I'm curious if there's been any mods for this game. Oh, did he add a new one? I already subscribed to it, so no, it's not new. Damn. I have a lot of games. All right.